Yes, don't forget to check out Doggie Diamonds No Filter on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. The links are below right in the description box, so you don't have to go far. If you already are subscribed there, go through some of the archive shows. I got a few new episodes going up this week, but thank you for all your continued support. Also, for only $100, I promote whatever you need on my social medias and my website. That's my Twitter, Facebook, Insta Stories, YouTube community, and my website, like I said, www.doggiediamondstv.com. Hit me up on Instagram at Doggie Diamonds for your promo. Serious inquiries only. Must be Cash App ready. Yeah, serious inquiries only. So, also, if you're not getting the notifications or content is going out and you're not getting it, make sure you subscribe to www.theinterviewking.com. Sign up for the email list to get the content directly to your email. You might not get it on time, but you'll definitely know that it's there. And the links are right in the description box. Everything with me is in the description box. Also, man, I got a new record, man, I need y'all to support. It's called a workout anthem. If you work out, you need this right here. Yes, just go to Apple Music, put in Doggie Diamonds, the workout anthem. Spotify, Doggie Diamonds, the workout anthem. Yes, so I'm back. I'm not doing no long intro. I'm not playing the intro, none of that. It was something that was bothering me today, and I was thinking about the brothers because, you know, I love the ladies, and I speak up for ladies a lot, but this time, man, I gotta speak up for the homies. I gotta speak up for the bros, man, because, yo, man, we be going through a lot as men, and I don't think people really care about what we go through as men. Like, it's such a burden, especially when you're a black man. It's a big burden on you being a black man. You got so much coming at you, and you trying to be responsible. You know, I seen a report of the big homie Eric Sermon coming out of rehab, and he suffered for opioid abuse for 7 months. Well, he was in rehab for 7 months, and that really, really messed my head up because I would never, being around him and knowing him, talking to him on the phone, hanging with him, I would never know that he went that route. And I was just thinking about, man, like, you know, the shit that we go through, like, nobody don't give a fuck, man. Yo, nobody don't care, man. Nobody don't care about us, man. I'm gonna be real with you. Yo, black men, we need, yo, ladies, man, we need y'all help, man. We really, really need y'all help. We need a lot of voter confidence. We need, you know, to hear good jobs sometimes. We need to hear, yo, I'm with you. We need our fucking back rub sometimes. You know, sometimes it's like, it's so sad because some of our worth is what we can do, what we got, and what we could provide. And if you can't do certain things, and if you don't have certain things, you can't provide certain things, you're deemed as worthless. And we got seasonal relationships, we got seasonal breakup, we got a lot of things, but yo, some of us put it all on the line, you know, in every which way, and that shit just didn't add up to nothing. It don't add up to nothing because it's still, you know, this social media age, this people in people ear, or this perception of what people think shit should be is really messing up a lot of people and a lot of relationships that people have, you know. And I know a lot of bros going through it right now, man, and they don't got no voice. They don't got nobody to say nothing for them, and they going through hell, and they don't have nobody to speak for them. They suffering in silence. And, you know, the sad thing about it is that the suicide rate amongst black men is really more than what you think. The drug abuse, the drinking, the coping is really large because it's just the pressures of trying to perform. And a lot of times it's just like, yo, you just taught to man up. You just taught to, yo, be tough or don't be a bitch, so you're not allowed to cry. You're not allowed to be depressed. You're not allowed to express yourself. You're not allowed to be going through it, because if you do, that makes you less than a man. So a lot of dudes are just sitting there biting their lip and just suffering, and at a boiling point and a breaking point, to where now they start going to different means to cope. And that's when some of the drugs come in. That's when some of the weed come in. That's when some of the liquor come in. That's when some of the violence. That's when some of the hyper, I don't want to say hyper masculinity, because that's being used, but I'm just saying that's when the thought to be tough come in that. Like, yo, man, people stress the hell out, man. A lot of men are stressed the hell out because the turbulent times we in, due to what was going on in the world. A lot of men lost their job. A lot of men refused to get fixed, so they lost their job. They trying to provide. And again, man, you just judged on what you can provide. You're not judged on, you can provide love, you can provide safety, you can provide care, and that shit don't even matter, because if you're not putting certain food on that table, if you're not putting certain bags, if you're not doing stuff like that, then there is no love for you. It don't matter what you do. And people start talking about they happiness. They start talking about, oh, I'm not happy and all that shit. And it's like, I'm not responsible, or no man is responsible for your happiness. So outside of them providing what they need to provide as a man for your relationship, your happiness don't got shit to do with me. Your happiness don't got nothing to do with me. And a lot of times men are being held responsible for happiness. And it's like, what the hell is your happiness? What is your happiness? So if you was on a yacht every day, that's going to make you happy. So you got men who going out there busting their ass, working 2-3 jobs, and understand that you might be a stay-at-home mom, or you doing what you got to do for the kids, and dudes doing what they got to do. And then it still boil down to your happiness, or I'm not happy, or you didn't do this last night. And it's like, yo, what the hell? Like, I find myself sometimes, real talk, being forgetful of shit. And I'm a sharp individual where my memory is immaculate, but I find myself being forgetful of little things because I got so much shit to worry about. I got so much on my plate. I got to make sure everybody's okay, but who the fuck makes sure I'm okay? And I know a lot of men could empathize and hear what I'm saying right now, man. Nobody cares if I'm okay. Nobody gives a fuck if I'm okay. But I want to make sure everybody's okay. Why? Because as the man, I took on that role. That is my man. That is my job to provide for everybody. So everybody got to get provided for, and nobody got to give a fuck about me. And I know a lot of the homies going through that shit. It's your job to make sure everybody's okay. From the kids to the in-laws to the babies, everybody got to be okay. And if you are there and you're not able to make everybody okay, what are you there for? What are you there for? So you just useless. You just there. And you get all this shit thrown at you because you're not capable of doing certain things. Not that you don't want to, just sometimes you're not capable. Fortunately for me, financially, I'm okay. I'm able to do certain things, and that shit still ain't good enough. It still ain't good enough. It don't matter what you're able to provide. It still ain't good enough, because a motherfucker be having some empty shit inside, or they around some people that's poisonous, and they all sit around, they trauma bond together, and they make up scenarios in their head that really don't exist, right? Because as long as somebody's able to provide you food, clothing, shelter, and extras, what the fuck are you unhappy about? But you can say, I'm unhappy, I'm not happy. Shit, I come from living with roaches and rats and not having shit. What the fuck? This is a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? This little shit that you ain't happy having is a lot. And it still ain't good enough for some ladies. It still ain't good enough. And then we got to go out in this wicked ass world and learn people and meet people. And man, nobody got no fucking time for none of that shit, man. This is a wicked ass world, man. Nowadays, you go out there, you want to date, you want to do shit. You never know what the hell you're getting yourself into. Seriously, that's why the dating scene is fucked up. That's why people find people and they just latch on to them like a leech, because even if it ain't a good thing, it's something. But you'll just latch on to it, man. This man, listen, man. Stop breaking these brothers' balls, ladies. Seriously, man. Give them some slack. You see that man trying, give him some slack. Tell him, yo, good job. You know, just tell him, yo, I know, because you can see it, man. You can see the age in men. You can see the tiredness in men. You can see that the tired is not always physical, is mentally tired, because he got children. He put children in you, or he got children over here, he got children over there, and he know he got to get up at motherfucking 5 in the morning, and he know he not coming into 9. He know he not going to be there for a lot of shit, and he know that he has to do this for y'all. And men be tired. It has nothing to do with physical, because the average man could take a 15-minute cat nap and be energized, but they are mentally tired. And when men are mentally tired, when you hear a man say he tired, something drastic is about to happen. We don't know what, but there's no way that they get relief, because the minute a man can't perform up to a standard that is put on you by stigmas, by society, your ass is out. You can be replaced. And it's fucked up. It's fucked up that now you got men who can't live and be with their children, can't be around their children, because you're tired of him, or you think you need to separate because blah, 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 blah. The fuck out of here. That shit is selfish. That shit is very, very selfish. And then people will say, oh, my happiness, I'm not happy. Maybe we need to separate for a little while, and you crowding me. And listen, man, we got to find a way to fucking work through this shit. Seriously. We got to find a way to work through this shit. And whoever the chatterbox is on the sideline, tell them to shut the fuck up and figure they shit out, because y'all got to stop trauma bonding. What she is going through is not what you're going through. So stop sitting there saying, yeah, girl, and all this single cousins and single sisters and single friends, and we going to do this. There's nothing you can get from that. There's nothing you can get from that. There is not a fucking sign on good men out there. There is not a sign on good women. All this shit is trial and error. You going back out there, learning people, fucking people, all this shit. Come on, man. What the fuck is going on? What's going on? You got somebody, work on that shit. Go to fucking counseling. Do what the fuck you gotta do. And if you exhausted all resources, then fine. Maybe you exhausted all resources. But just that I'm tired, I'm mentally tired, and blah, 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 blah. What the fuck have you done to keep your shit together? What the fuck have you done professionally for yourself and that individual? Most of the times, these women don't do shit. They sit back and say, oh, you crazy. They fucking lie. They manipulate. They do a lot of shit. And when you catch them in their lies and they bullshit, they want to say you crazy. They want to say you got irrational behavior. They want to say you ignorant. What the fuck? What else do men have? When you get mad, you ready to smash somebody's fucking glasses. That don't mean I'm going to hit you, but somebody, I have to verbally get my shit off. Then when you speak, oh, you talking about the same thing every time. Oh, we talking about the same thing. Oh, you always want to talk about the same thing. I said it. Nah. Fuck all that. Dudes is tired. And I'm tired for all the homies. Fuck that. We got those women liberation, Susan B. Anthony shit. Fuck that. I'm tired for the homies. Because I see men that I know, that I speak to on the phone, and I gotta console, and they gotta console me, and we gotta fucking talk about this bullshit that's going on via fucking social media and all this shit that's going on that got nothing to do with what's going on in your house, but the social media is dictating what's going on in your home. Why? Because nobody wants a woman that's accessible to other men in no shape, form, or fashion. I don't give a fuck if a nigga like your shit, whatever. You supposed to shut it down. Listen, I love the flattery, but I got somebody that you can't be no better than that. In no way. And all I see is women encouraging bullshit. I see women, oh, well, if you're not happy, oh, you don't always get closure and all that. The fuck out of here, man. You don't play with nobody's fucking life. You don't play with nobody's mind, and you don't play with nobody's spirit. And I see a lot of that shit going on. And I'm telling you, a lot of men are fucking breaking. They're breaking. They are breaking. And it's fucked up because all we want is the woman to say, listen, man, it's fucked up, but we gonna be good. Because that's how I always be. Every relationship I always been in, like, yo, man, don't stress shit. I'll suffer. I'll suffer. You good. Don't worry about nothing. If anything happen, I'm always gonna make sure you're good. Who the fuck makes sure I'm good? Who makes sure I'm good? Who asked me, did you eat? Who asked me how you feel? Who asked me, are you okay? Who asked me anything? Not a motherfucking soul. If I can't provide something, or if I'm not providing something, I don't have any fucking value. If I wasn't on this motherfucking YouTube being Doggie Diamonds, if I was just Gregory Lewis, the fucking dude who worked for the bus station and came home every day, then the fucking woman would actually look at me and say she's not happy because she don't live the life that the Real Housewives of Atlanta live, or she don't have this and don't have that. And even if you provide all that shit, they still don't give a fuck. You're still not good enough. You're still not good enough. What the fuck? I'm not responsible for nobody's responsible for my happiness. Because if you're responsible for my happiness, then you can contribute to my sadness. So we not doing none of that shit. But I'm just fucking tired talking to some of the homies. I'm like, yo, man, what the fuck? What's wrong with these chicks? What's wrong with these chicks? Don't you ladies know that if you have somebody who love and respect you, honor you, and showed you that shit, have never disrespected you, any other man you deal with, he gonna fuck on you 3 or 4 times and he don't want nothing to do with you no more. This is a fact. If you don't believe me, ask his baby mother, ask the last girl, ask his other baby mother. Half of these motherfuckers is on child support going through shit, and you worried about the next guy because he might have been charming or said some shit that went to your ego, or he was cute, he had nice eyes and all this other funny style shit. I used to be an ignorant motherfucker when I was younger. I didn't know no better. Now if a girl got a man or husband or whatever, I don't want nothing to fucking do with you. Seriously, work your shit out. Seriously, I don't want nothing to do with that. If you are in a state where it's over, that's fine. But if it's not over, work your shit out. Do not put me in that. I don't want to be in the middle of that. I don't want to be in the middle of a man not seeing his fucking children. I don't want to be in the middle of none of that shit. I don't want nothing to do with that. And I've had women come at me who are married or in a relationship or living with someone. No, I don't want nothing to do with that shit. Work that shit out. Seriously. Do what you gotta do. If you are being abused, then maybe you should leave. If you're not being abused, what the fuck else do you want? A man fucking putting food on your table? A man fucking providing a roof over your head? Doing for you? Oh, you can't fucking, you mad because somebody fucking, you might have asked him for $100 and he didn't give it to you. So what the fuck, you think an individual go to work every day? You think an individual go to work every day and your fucking nails is a priority? Your fucking feet is a priority. Your hair is a priority. All that shit is being done, not for you. That shit is being done to attract another motherfucker, because if you really cared about your hair, nails, and feet, you would do it yourself. Because my grandmother never went to a salon till I was old enough to pay for her. Come on, I want my grandmother pampered. If you don't work and you don't do certain shit, who the fuck are you to think you deserve to be pampered? Who the fuck are you to think you deserve to lay down and have somebody do your hair and silk press your hair or braid your hair or all this shit? Who the fuck are you to get all this pampering so you could go right to the internet, take pictures and have people look at you, oh, she bad, she bad, she bad, when a motherfucker bust his ass to do all that shit for you? And some of y'all got the nerve to get your fucking nails done and show another nigga your fucking nails like you pay for it. Always got somebody in the cut. I ain't no cut dude. If you got a cut nigga, fuck with him then. Because can't no fucking dude on this planet Earth match me with anything that I could provide. But look at what we dealing with now. Look what we dealing with. We got all these situations where people are breaking up and we have all these situations. And how often is the woman asked, what the fuck did you do? You know how many times people have asked me, what did you do? I ain't do shit. I didn't do anything. Why do I gotta do something? Why I gotta be a cheater? Why do it have to be infidelity? Why do I have to be mentally abusive? Why do I have to do all that shit? Why do I have to done something for my relationships to end? Why did it have to be me? Why did I have to do something? How about it was just this bitch is crazy, period. Or this bitch is unhappy, or this bitch is ungrateful. Nobody ever says that. Nobody ever says that. Maybe you're just fucking ungrateful. Nobody ever says that. It's always, what did you do? Or we just grew out of love and get the fuck out of here. So you'll grow out of love with somebody who does everything for you and make sure you good. Because one of the biggest things that a person could do for you is make sure you fucking eat and you got a place to stay. Room and board is the biggest things ever. Everything else is a luxury. But make sure you have a roof over your head always and make sure you eat every fucking day. That is the biggest shit that anybody can do for you. Your biggest bills are your fucking rent, your mortgage. That's the biggest bill. And food. I don't know if y'all know it or not, but food is not cheap. Food is not cheap. But it's always the dude fault. What did you do? The fuck you mean? What did I do? I ain't do shit. I ain't do shit. All I do is bust my fucking ass. All a lot of dudes do is bust their ass day in and day out. Day in and day out. And got to deal with the fucking world. And deal with you don't you know when your fucking man, your husband, your boyfriend leave that house, he can die. Don't you know that there's a possibility you will never see them again because of the shit that goes on out there? Don't you know when they got up and left at 5 a.m, you might have had an attitude with them and they could fucking die? They might not make it home. That's the world we live in. They might not make it home. But it's your fault. What did you do? Oh, he wasn't making her happy. I had women come to me before. Oh, he just don't make me happy and all that shit. Yo, listen. What the fuck is happiness? No, seriously. See, that's something that gotta be evaluated. What is happiness? Is happiness a universal thing? Is it fucking butterflies flying around the room? Is it all types of colors around the room? Is that what happiness is? Is that what happiness is? Or nowadays, or you feel like you and somebody can't communicate because you just want to fucking creep. You just want to be single, fucking with a lot of different dudes, dealing with a lot of different energies. That's what it be for some of these chicks. It ain't no fucking man. It ain't that he's not inadequate. It's just that you want a variety. You just want to be a little ass girl. Some of these women are 35 and up and they want to fucking be a little girl. They see what's going on in society. They want to say say, yo, this dude could be my driver. This dude fuck good. This dude give me food. This dude give me money. This dude has good conversation. And this dude this. You just want a variety. And that man doesn't exist all in one man. So you want 10 men for the fucking job. And then now you playing games on your phone. Now you always in your fucking phone. Every time you look at them, they're in your phone. You're in your phone. You're in your phone. But it ain't you in your phone getting no money. It ain't about no fucking business. You're not trying to better yourself. You're just scrolling through fucking social media. You're just scrolling through social media, looking at everybody else's illusion like it's real, looking at everybody else shit like it's real, and you taking it on. And then talking to this bitch that don't know nothing either. What we doing? And I be talking to some of the homies. I'm like, what? My man, I seen some of the shit you go through. I seen you get up at 5 a.m. to do this. I seen you do this shit. Yo, last time I seen you, you was dead tired. Yo, you worked overtime. Shit, this don't mean nothing. They ain't good enough. It ain't good enough. When is ladies gonna look at another lady and say, yo, that's some bullshit you doing right now. Why don't you cut that shit out? When is ladies going to look at a fucking other lady and say, yo, the grass ain't always greener on the other side. Yo, if I was you, I hear what you saying, but what you got, I'd rather deal with a what is than a what if. When is ladies going to say that to each other? Instead of saying, oh, he cute, he got this car, he got this, he got this. Oh, you know, if you just fuck him or deal with him or just date him, it's not really a big deal. When is ladies going to say that to each other? Because how I am with my cousins, you could ask them, nah, man, fuck all that, man. Fuck these bros. You can't introduce me to your wife and then introduce me to your side chick. Because if I know your side chick and know your wife, that means I don't respect your goddamn wife. I know your side chick. But women are never wrong. They creep. They cover for each other. They play fucking games. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. Like, listen, cut it out. Cut it out. Dudes is tired of this shit. Seriously. And again, not too many men got a platform to speak. Not too many men could say shit. Not too many men. And then it's so bugged the fuck out that you have women that will take their homegirl to go get a fucking abortion and you won't even know. You won't even know. They'll just say, girl, I was late. And they'll just go take them to get a fucking abortion. And you don't even know. You don't think it's something fucking mentally wrong with you for, first of all, getting an abortion. And you think this person co-signing you doing that shit is right and exact? Y'all never say to each other, nah, we bugged the fuck out. But it's girls' trips and vacations and all this stupid shit. And nobody got no fucking money. Nobody got no success. Nobody's actually doing anything productive. It's just fucking around, bullshitting like little ass girls. And I see grown ass women doing this shit day in and day out. I be looking at some chicks like, I wonder what the fuck does she do? Cause looking cute, that shit gonna fade. That ass gonna fade, them titties gonna fade, your face gonna fade, and then what do you have? You're gonna be stuck with a motherfucker who gonna shit on you because the people who were good to you, you shitted on them. This is a fact. All this materialistic shit, all this fucking BBLs and waist trainers and filters and all that. What the fuck does that mean in the real world? Seriously, if you don't do anything in the sex business, the sex trafficking, or sell your pussy for some way, what are you all worried about how you look and trying to be sexy for? So who the fuck are you trying to be sexy for? Because the motherfucker who love you, whether you got a little weight on you, a little bit of weight on you, or whatever, whether your eyebrows is done or not, it enhances you, right? We love it, but that shit ain't the end all be all. You're trying to do all this shit for who? These bum ass fucking, oh my God. Fucking lashes and eyebrows and all this shit. Looking like a complete fucking clown, truthfully. I go up and down my timeline, all I see is fat asses. She got a fat ass, she got a fat ass, she got a fat ass, she got a fat ass. But everybody's single. Make it make sense. Everybody fucking on each other, but ain't nobody committed. And the motherfucker that want to be committed, that want to put a ring on your finger, that want to do shit, that want to do right by you, you don't want that shit. Because you just want to get fucked on. Let's look. Oh, where the fuck is my phone at? Hold on. Where's my phone? Where's my phone? Let's go to the Explorer page. Look at this shit. Look. You can't make this shit up. Look at this. This is what comes up on my shit. And I'm like, why does this keep coming up on my phone? Like, I gotta find a way to get away from this shit. I don't follow none of these chicks, but this is all it is. So you mean to tell me I'm not gonna be stimulated all day by big ass titties and fat ass and material shit and twerking and all this shit? Where the fuck is the intellectuals at? Somewhere, somehow, there's a man who love all these women and want to be with them, but they want to be on fucking social media showing they pussy to everybody. That's what validation is for them. Not worried about what the dude might be going through. Not worried about if a motherfucker is going crazy just to provide material shit for some of these chicks, or he doesn't feel adequate enough. He doesn't feel adequate enough. He don't feel good enough. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of it all, look at this, right? Look at these dudes right now. Who you on here with me, and we on the East Coast, right? It's 11:21. Some of them gotta get up in a few hours, but they get up every day like clockwork. They might be neglecting themselves. They might not have been to the doctor. Their stomach might be over their belt. They might not be the youthful dude that they used to be because they're so busy trying to fucking provide for a family. So they develop high blood pressure, diabetes, and all this shit because all they got to eat is fast food and bullshit because they got to go out there and get it to bring it home to the family. Who gives a fuck about them? Seriously. Who gives a fuck about them? Who speaks for them guys? Who speaks for those guys? Who speaks for those guys who's working, doing what they got to do, and some of they women fucking find time to bullshit and frolic and bullshit and bullshit. And maybe he's a little neglectful. Maybe he ain't fucked you in a month or two. Maybe he didn't because he's tired. And he get penalized for that. I had one girl that used to try to come to me and say, yo, nah, he ain't such and such in a while because I'm like, yo, where he work at? Damn, that's a lot of traveling. I was like, I felt bad for homie. Like, yo, he put in a lot of work. You live in a big ass house, right? So something got to get sacrificed. But now you coming to me to scratch that little itch you got because he's not doing it, but look where he works a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I could understand. I mean, it's no excuse, I guess, but damn, cut him some slack. Your way out is to come over here? That's fucked up. I felt bad for dude. I mean, I was young, I did it. I ain't gonna be no hypocrite. I did it. But I started feeling bad. You know what I'm saying? I started feeling bad. I started feeling bad for ladies that I knew had men and baby fathers that would come at me. I'd be like, nah, I don't want to do that. I used to not give a fuck. But then I started realizing like, damn, man, I never even heard homie's side. I never even really heard homeboy's side. All I hear is your side of your fucking unhappiness and all this shit. But I know where you came from. You don't come from fucking money. You don't come from homes and cars and all this shit. This man provided all that shit for you. And you talking about you unhappy? After a motherfucker provided all this shit, they could go to work and fall out on the job and die working for your ass. And you just in the house unhappy. You just unhappy. The fuck? to my homies that's out there, that's busting your ass, that's doing what you gotta do. I support you. I stand with you. I feel for you. I know many of you come from broken homes. Many of you have not seen a two-parent home. So all you're trying to do is be what you wanted. There is no manual. There is no rule book. There is no right way to do it. But all you get taught is you're doing it wrong. If you do it right, there is no fucking hug. There is nothing. You're supposed to do it right. But you do it the way you think you should do it. You wasn't taught. But you're doing what you got to do. By any means necessary. And all the fuck you do is get flack. All you do is you get kicked in your ass day in and day out. So Friday come, nigga got his bottle. When you see dudes in the house drinking and doing wild shit, they stress the fuck out. Not because they alcoholics and none of that shit. When you see men that used to be in shape and shapely, and you start seeing them, they used to be in a certain shape, and you start seeing them falling off and getting fat and shit like that, and they stress the fuck out. They stressed out. You see him not carrying his stomach over his belt, his pants sagging and shit like that. Stress the fuck out. But nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck. As a man, we don't have as a man, I'm gonna be real with you, we have no security blanket at all. We have nothing. We have nothing. We have nobody we could turn to but the bro. That's it. And then we scared to turn to the bro sometimes because some of the men love their wives or their girls so much, they don't want the bro to be like, yo, fuck that bitch. He's still like, yo, whoa, no, nah, I love her, I want to be with her. But what's the fucking solution? What is the solution? Women got to hold other women accountable, and women got to shape their shit up. This fucking world is not perfect. I'm in a relationship with a woman. I don't got no fucking requirements. Seriously. I don't really have no requirement. You don't have to fucking dance naked from a chandelier to make me happy. My happiness comes from within. All I need as a man, most men need and want somebody to say, good job. I appreciate you and I thank you. And it's shown. Not just told, it is shown. It is shown where it's so shown that you can physically feel it from them showing it. Not saying, oh, I appreciate you. Because that's going to make them go crazy. That's going to make them go even harder. Y'all don't got no fucking honor, no dignity. Y'all don't got shit. And I'm telling you, I'm not saying the ladies in my chat room. I'm not even saying my viewers. But women have to hold other women accountable. Like, yo, you a fucking hoe. Or you a dick junkie. Or you a fucking attention whore. And you need to cut that shit out. Seriously. There's no way in hell that somebody should be disloyal to you in any way. Period. Because if you disloyal to me, then that means you will stab me in my fucking head when I'm asleep. Period. So I don't fucking trust you now. You let y'all ladies is really letting other niggas come in the house where you live and doing all types of shit? What the fuck is that? You that disgruntled with me that you would tell a nigga my business? You that disgruntled with your husband that another man knows all his business, how much money he make, where he working, all this shit? For real? So what happens if it goes fucking awry and the man kills your fucking baby father, husband, or boyfriend or whatever? What happens then? Look at what happened with Trouble. He go over there just to get him some box, and her baby father kicking the door. Why? Because he got a fucking key and it's still his crib. And he killed Trouble out of passion, out of rage, because somebody's smashing his baby mother. He kills Trouble. He's going to fucking jail. Trouble is dead. And you think she gonna be chilling? You think it's over for her? You think she's gonna be celibate? You think she's going to a fucking convent after that? You think it's over? You think she's gonna wear a chastity belt forever? No, she gonna find another motherfucker. And one man is deceased and one man is in jail. All because of what? Come on, man. Come on, man. Bros don't really have no fucking, we don't got no security, man. We don't got nothing. That's why so many niggas is getting high. That's why so many niggas is drinking. That's why so many niggas is violent. That's why so many niggas is wilding, because we don't have no place where we could just sit there and cry. Some men need a good fucking cry. Seriously. Some men have been kicked in their ass for so long, they have no place to cry. Just to fucking bawl. Like a fucking ugly cry. Because when you was younger, you might have cried to your mother. So a lot of dudes' mothers is deceased. We don't got no support system. We just gotta be tough. We feel violated, we gotta fight. We feel violated, we gotta shoot. We don't even know how to fucking talk. We can't even say, yo, bro, you know what? Fuck that. That shit wasn't about shit. We don't got no fucking avenue. No avenue. Luckily for me, I can create or I could work out. But then some days that shit be tough too, because, hey, I be wanting to crack some motherfucking skulls. Seriously. I'm like, hold up, y'all motherfuckers think I'm playing. Okay. Now listen. All the trials and tribulations that I've been through in the past couple of years, you know what I didn't do? I didn't pick that fucking bottle back up. I didn't pick that bottle back up. I quit drinking in 2002. I have not drinking. I didn't drink again. All the shit that I've been through, I did not say, yo, Blizz, I fell off the wagon, I started drinking again. I ain't do that. You know how fucking strong I gotta be to not drink again? You know how strong I gotta be to not fucking put this pistol to somebody's head and blow their fucking brains on the wall? You know how strong I gotta be not to do that? But how strong can you be for so long and everybody has a fucking breaking point? Everybody got a breaking point, and it's like you're sitting there and everybody's watching you break, and everybody is fucking with you. Everybody's sitting there just testing your fucking how much can you take. And then when you wild the fuck out, you're this, you're violent, you're ignorant, you're ghetto, you're all this shit. You don't, was I not pushed to this fucking point? Was I not pushed to this point? And we're in a time where motherfuckers take everything from the man. You take the fucking family. You not only do you take the woman take herself from you, they take the family. You lose the crib. You lose every fucking thing, and you expect a motherfucker to be sane and regular, and you just lost every fucking thing. Shit, when the Euros lose shit, what they do? They go jump off the fucking roof. This is a fact. But you gotta be the strong man. You got to get over it. But nobody's asking you, are you okay? And you know what's the worst shit? You know what's the worst shit? When a motherfucker look you right in your face and lie. And you know they lying. And they try to use mind games. Say, you can't gaslight me. And I tell most women, you're not smarter than me. When it comes to the slick shit, first of all, you're not smarter than me, period. But you're definitely not smarter than me when it comes to psychological shit, all right? I deal with this mental shit. So you can't tell me you lie to protect me. Because the truth would hurt me. So the truth fucking... Animal Kitchen Beats, thank you for the donation. The fucking truth. The truth will hurt more than a lie? The truth don't hurt. Fat Slim Milky, thank you for the donation. The truth don't hurt. The truth is the truth. Sometimes you need to hear the truth so you can move on, because when you hear the lie, you live off the lie. And most of the times, yo, you fucking that dude? Nah. So you say, damn, well, you know, she fucking with him in some way, but at least they ain't fucked. They fucked the whole time. They been fucking. But you feel relieved that they didn't fuck. And then you find out they was fucking. And then the lie makes you really, really fucking angry. Just tell me the truth. But here we are. We're in a situation where we got the black man and the black woman, and we treat each other like shit. For what? For who? For what? For who? And y'all so comfortable with this fucking betrayal. And I'm telling you, ladies, when a man truly loves you, he puts his all into you. Nothing don't matter. I'm not talking about the loving hip hop dudes. I'm not talking about Future. I'm not talking about them type of men. I'm talking about a man that his whereabouts could always be accounted for. There's nothing better to him than being home with you and motherfucking kids or whoever the case may be. There's nothing better than that. They want to, what we gonna eat? What we gonna do? And the whole time you sitting there fucking mopey dopey talk about you not happy based off of what? Based off of what? So how about this? How about the man strip you of all those fucking clothes they probably bought you, all those purses, take all those fucking hairstyles back, take all that shit, and see how happy you will be with nothing. Because I'm the bare minimum. It don't take much for me. Shit, like I said, I come from roaches and rats, destitute. My father was a substance abuse. My mother died when I was 2 years old. I slept on couches my whole life. Shit, you give me anything, I'm gonna make the best of it. Fuck it, I got something. You got motherfucking grown ass women with dudes is in their DM talking about, I want to hang out with you. I want to see you. And see you for what? Y'all gonna play Yahtzee? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. And then, you're going to be miserable. I'm telling you, you're going to be miserable. It's like 10 for 10. You're rarely going to meet one guy that's a certain way, and then you're gonna meet the same type of guy. But I feel like some women need to get shitted on. Some of y'all need to really get shitted on. Some of y'all deserve a dude that's going to shit on you. Do you fucking filthy? Shit on you. Really, really shit on you. I ain't talking about bust you in your mouth or nothing like that, but just shit on you. Because that's what the fuck you get. And then you want to come back with all this mileage on your pussy and say, yo, we need to. What? Shit. Not me. Nope. Not I. Nope. Not I. You want to come back with mileage because this shit didn't work. But 9 times out of 10, he shitted on you. So you probably still want to fuck with him, but then you're settling for me because you know I'm a good guy. But he shitted on you. So it's indescribable of what he did to you. So you're forced to not fuck with him. But you let this nigga do all types of shit to you in a fucking hotel room or some crazy shit. But then now you want to come back to me and be lovey-dovey. Fuck out of here. Fuck you and that nigga. Period. Stick to your plan B. I'm plan A. That nigga was plan B. Stick to your fucking plan B. And ladies, stop listening to your single ass fucking friends, your divorced friends. Stop fucking listening to them because they're always going to steer you down that road of being single. They're never going to say to you, yo, you got a good one, stay there. They're never going to say that. They're always going to be like, shit, if that was me, that was me. Yeah, bitch, that is you. That's why you divorced. That's why you got shitted on. So now you want everybody to be fucking miserable. I don't listen to single dudes. You can't tell me shit. You can't keep a fucking girl. So fuck you telling me. Fuck out of here. I ain't listening to you. Every time I see you, you got a new hoe. What the fuck I'm going to listen to you for? You know what I'm saying? How I'm going to listen to you? We at a time where nothing means nothing. There is no sentimental value in nothing. All the fucking trips you took, all the places you went to eat, all the shit that you think that you did that meant something, that shit don't mean nothing. That shit just don't mean shit. It don't mean a motherfucking thing. It was just your turn. They'll do that shit with somebody else. This shit is just bugged the fuck out. And I'm watching men trying to hang on to their sanity because they feel like they're losing everything. You know what it's like for a man to feel like he lost his family? Do you know what that shit is like? Men feeling like, yo, I lost my family. This is all I have. Some people don't have these families. The family that they made became their family. The family that they married into, dated into, this is their family now. And then now when they're not dealing with you, they lose their family. This has been their family. And now it's weird. Now the mother might want you around, but the mother's daughter don't want you around because you're not dating and she's seeing somebody else and she want to fucking hide the fact that she's seeing somebody else so she feel uncomfortable when you're around. But the kids are happy when you're there. Everybody is happy when you're around, but the girl is not happy because that might Star Mel might find out that the ex was around and he wants to feel uncomfortable, whatever. But the mother, the father, the kids, the sisters, everybody know that you was a good person. But they never told her, you're being a bitch. How about you just not be a bitch? How about you go get counseling or help for what's fucking with you? Because it ain't got nothing to do with this man. This man has done all he could to make you happy and made us happy as a family, brought joy to the family, and then you want to fucking be on some I'm not happy shit. So you take the man from your life, and then taking the man from your life, we all lose the man. That was good to all of us. You selfish bitch. Because that's really what you are. You selfish. And ungrateful. So for the brothers who still talk to your mother-in-law, and it's a little weird because she don't want to tell her daughter she's a fucking stupid bitch because that's her daughter. For the brothers who still cool with Pops, and Pops love when you come through. Pops love when you talk cars, when you talk baseball, or when you just there, because he know when you there, they are protected because he's up there in age and you always protected them. But she is going through something, but she don't think she's going through nothing because she won't get no fucking help. She'll just tell you, you need help. You need help. You got anger issues. Well, I was just fine until you pissed me off. You ever just thought about sometimes a man anger issue come directly from your ass? Did he walk around angry? Did he go out there angry? Did he go to the store angry? Was he in Target angry? Was he in Best Buy angry? Absolutely not. The fucking problem was you pissed him off with your bullshit and your lies, and that's it. But think about it. Men will still try to work with you. A man will get shitted on and still try to work with you. See, if a man could take a woman's infidelity or deceit and still deal with you, he really fuck with you. He really fuck with you. But that ain't good enough. So to my homies, to my bros out there, whether you're a aspiring rapper, whether you're a producer, whether you are aspiring YouTuber, and the shit is not coming the way you want it to come. Shout out to Black and Noble. It's not coming the way you want it to come, but you working on it, man. You bust your ass every day. You cry tears of pain. You cry tears of joy, and motherfuckers don't see your vision. And all you get told is how you ain't shit because you don't got this and you don't got that and you can't do this, you can't do that. Listen, stay the course. Stay the course. And watch that movie Acrimony. Watch that movie Acrimony. That grass ain't green on the other side. That shit artificial turf. That shit artificial turf. And I know bros who's not with their family. They fucking lost. I know dudes who are lost. And you know what I do with my family? My bros, I be like, yo, homie, if you want to cry, cry, bro. That don't make you no weak nigga to me. That don't make you no punk to me, man. That shit is real because I feel your pain. We men, we strong men. We fucking benching 200-300 pounds. We dropping, doing all this shit. And you see a man get broken down to the fucking nothingness when he loses family. You see a man be the most strongest, biggest dude ever, could lift a car. And you see him reduced to nothing when he loses family. When you see him lose his family over bullshit, over social media, over fucking people with they fucking in their ear and all this shit. You watch people, you watch men. And then you watch them deteriorate right before your eyes. You watch them deteriorate. Because nobody asked them and they okay. Because you gotta be okay. You don't have a fucking choice. You know, as black men, we don't have a choice. We don't have a choice. Listen, it's like this. You go out in this world, and if you lacking for 1 second as a black man, your ass is dead. You dead. Any slippage, you dead. And you ain't even got to be a part of the underworld. You ain't even got to be a part of that society. But everybody's scoping you. Everybody got a fucking scope on your head. And if you lack for any second, one mental lapse, you dead. You dead. And you think that shit, listen, I could go on. I could tell y'all some crazy shit that I witnessed and bear witness to. But we endangered species. We fucking hunted. Like a black man is, we hunted. We are hunted. We are hunted. We don't have no fucking place that's safe. Nowhere. Nowhere. You know what's the safest place a man wants to be? You know what's the best place where a man feel the most safest? When he laying on his woman. That's the most safest place you feel. When you feel that warmth. And the problem is, they're disgusted by you. They're turned off by you. They don't have the same feelings for you. So now you don't have no fucking safe place no more. You don't got nowhere to go. So now you in the fucking street. Or you had to get your own house. You had to get your own apartment. You had to get your own. And then you know what it's like to be fucking lonely? You know what it's like to be in a fucking room full of people and feel alone because the people that you want to give you the attention and shit don't even give it to you? I see dudes suffer. I seen family members suffer. I seen loved ones suffer. My first cousin committed suicide. That's why this shit hit me. I saw his picture and I was like, damn. My first cousin committed suicide. He went through some shit with his wife. He just killed himself. My first cousin. We got the same first name. He was named after my father because I wasn't born. He's older than me. So when my father went to Vietnam, they didn't know if my father was going to make it back or not. I wasn't born yet. So they wanted a namesake for him. But so my aunt, which was my mother's sister, named her son after my father. So I was like, yo, how you got my name? He committed suicide. My first cousin. Because he felt like he didn't have an out. Felt like he didn't have an out. You know how many men are walking around on edge right now? You know how many men are walking around like, man, I don't know what else to do. I exhausted all my resources. I'm all cried out. I done send a billion texts. I done begged, pleaded, and do all that shit on the fucking, and I could. And then what? But then, when you use your defense mechanism, because what are your defense mechanism? Your defense mechanism is
fuck that bitch.
And sometimes in saying fuck that bitch, you gotta say fuck that kid, fuck those kids, fuck your mother, fuck your father, fuck your brothers, fuck your whole family. You know why? 'Cause I gotta get the fuck away from y'all. 'Cause I gotta heal. Seeing y'all, being around y'all is reminding me of what I don't fucking have, or what I'm not gonna get no more, or what I'm not in the mix of. So fuck all y'all. So you see some dudes, they don't fuck with no. They be like, yo, shit, man, I'm trying to get my shit together. You see some dudes be like, yo, fuck all of them. Yeah, I love her moms, I miss her moms, but I can't do it. And you be like, yo, how you ain't see your kids? Yo, seeing my kids hurt. You be seeing some dudes like, yo, seeing my kids hurt. My kids cry when I leave. I can't stand to see that shit. I can't stand to see that shit. So I'd rather just not be there. I'd rather come back when I'm whole, when it don't hurt as much. What about them dudes? Nobody care. So before I go, man, all the bros, man, we all we got. We gotta be our support system. We gotta we have to be each other's ear, a non-judgmental ear. No situation is big, no situation is small, no situation is greater than less than. One thing about me, and anybody will tell you, when anybody talk to me about a relationship, I always say, when it comes to matters of the heart, I really don't know what to tell you. I just listen to you. But when it comes to matters of the heart, Black and Nobel was good. Thank you, I appreciate you. When it comes to matters of the heart, I was going to listen to you. I don't have no advice. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm not going to tell you to leave her. I'm not going to tell you, fuck that, I ain't going to do. I just want to listen to you. I'm just going to be your ears. I don't even have an opinion unless you ask me. You said, what type of person abandons their children because it hurts to see them? That's not messed up. And unless you a man, I don't think you should speak. Seriously. And that's another problem with a lot of you ladies. You like to speak for men. This is a man speaking for men. You're not a man. You'll never go through what a man go through. Just like I'll never go through what a woman go through. I don't speak for women. I'm speaking for men right now. And I know some of my family members, some of my bros that really, really hurt. Seriously. And that's another problem. Sometimes y'all gotta fucking listen. Who does a man have to talk to? Can't even talk to your fucking woman because they want to say you complaining or you sound like a broken record. You always saying that, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, because it's not resonating. That's your opinion, and I'm going to be respectful to you, but nobody gives a fuck about your opinion right now because this ain't no Susan B. Anthony shit. This ain't no Candace Owens shit. I'm speaking for men. I don't need your fucking opinion. If you want to go on your channel or do what you do and speak for women, then you can do that. I have never ever in my life came on my channel and said anything about women, but something resonated with me tonight and I just decided to speak on it. Like I could. Or maybe I should just sit here before y'all grabbing my dick, doing dumb shit, jumping, smoking, drinking, and do all that shit. Maybe you'll be entertained by that. Maybe you'll be entertained by that. Maybe that'll be to your liking. Nobody speaks for the man. And I'm not even bashing women. I'm just saying what men go through. Black men in particular. You see men walking on the side of, you see men sometimes just looking into fucking space. You see some men so fucking broken. And nobody asks him, yo, bro, you good? What's up? Nobody asks men that shit. And it's men in this chat that know what I'm talking about because they see them and they could be them. But we so disgraced by our pain and we going to be ridiculed for our pain that we hold it in. Because I told you the only thing we have as a man is to be tough and to be strong. We not allowed to cry. We not allowed to express displeasure. We ain't allowed to do shit. We just got to be strong. Man up. You know what's funny? You know what the remedy is for the men's pain that other men tell them? You need some pussy. Pussy is the problem in the first place. Thank you, Ross Girl, for the donation, man. Yo, I appreciate y'all so much. And again, this is not never will be anti-black women. I love black women, whether you from the Americas, whether you from the Caribbean, whether you from the continent, whether you from around the world. I love black women. Nobody is a bigger defender black women than me. But I know why some of the homies bug the fuck out. I know why. I know why some of the homies is bugged out. And nobody has a word for them. Because I'm not Kevin Samuels. I'm not going to be somebody who's going to do every show. But again, the bros need somebody to talk to. We can't always be the one to say, it can't always be on us that, oh, you need help. You need to go to counseling. How about we need to go to fucking counseling? How about you need to go to counseling? How about you go to counseling and I go to counseling and then we go together? Because your ass ain't right neither. But when you do shows like this, and this is the shit about our culture as well, right? When we do shows like this is not a 40,000 view show because we got to talk about sensational shit, sensationalized shit. We got to talk about stupid shit for people to listen to stupid shit that makes you stupider. When we talk about shit, health, wealth, mental health, that shit don't resonate with us. Nobody want to hear this shit, Sharif. But that don't mean I ain't going to do it. So ladies, if you got a man right now, when I get off, go give your man a kiss. And you say, what's that for? You say, just because. Just because. Just because. You that fucking dude, and I want you to know it. With that, man, I'm Doggie Diamonds, man. Till tomorrow. I'm out of here. Peace.
Tiptoe.